You must be prepared for Lady Midnight. Hey everyone, today I'm going to do my January TBR pile, and guess what? January starts in 12 hours. So there's quite a lot of books in here. But, oh my god, that's actually quite a lot. So the first book that I have to read in January is Shatter Me by Tahara Mafi. This is my buddy read for this month, so I kind of have to. The second book is The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness, and this was a Christmas gift. Book 3 is Insurgent by Veronica Roth, and I mean I have to read this because I've only read Divergent, and the movie comes out next year in April in Australia, which is quite sad. And apparently the trailer doesn't really show that it's like the book at all, but so that's why I need to read this, okay. Book 4 is A Vision of Fire by Gillian Anderson and Jeff Robin, Gillian, whatever. And this has got stuff to do with like the United Nations and things, and it sounds really interesting because the main characters are from countries that you don't really hear about much in books, which that will be really cool. Book 5 is Angel Fall by Suzanne E. I know, I was meant to read this a while ago. Well, it was only, not that long ago, it was like 10 days ago, okay? I did read like a third of the book. Okay, just as long as I finish this before my birthday, okay? The next book is City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, and I've already read the first part. I'm up to part 2 now. I started to read City of Bones last year. Actually, yeah. I started reading it around September, around the time the movie came out in 2013. So I started reading it, and I actually read the first part, and I didn't really like it. But the second time I tried to read it, I actually really liked the first part. So yeah, I'm really excited to get to City of 75. The next book is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. I'm actually meant to finish this today, but that's obviously not going to happen. But I have to finish it by the 9th because I need to return it to the library. And look, I'm up to chapter 3. Look, I've read nothing. That's all I've read. Ugh. Is The Guard in this selection binder. I have to read The Guard and I have to read The One, but I'm going to sit down and read these today, so I probably only have the second half of The One to read in January, so it just depends really what I'm up to in this. The next book is Let It Snow by John Green, Maureen Johnson and Laura Miracle. I started to read this on Christmas Eve, so I started reading this a week ago. I read 38 pages, and I wasn't really in the Christmas mood, but I want to try and finish up a lot of the books that I've started, so that my currently reading page on Goodreads is like clean. So I just gotta fly through this. It's contemporary, I can usually fly through them. The next book is Hitler's Angel by William Osborne, and I started reading this last year at the start of the school year, okay? I bring this to camp with me at the end of February, and then I never picked the book up again, and I'm around, I think I'm up to chapter 30, I'm up to maybe around here or something, like halfway through the book, because I don't really remember what happened then. So, I better finish this month, because otherwise it's taking me a year. It's taking me a year to read this short book. Then we have Love Letters to the Dead by Ava Delara, maybe. I started reading this book last year when it came out. It was really good. Like, normally I don't cry when I read. Mockingjay is an exception, people, okay? But I was up to like page 33 and I'd already cried like 3 times. It's actually really, really sad. That's where I'm up to. I don't know why I stopped reading must have been something better to read. I don't know why. It was really good. It's kind of like The Perks of Being a Wallflower, but from a girl's perspective. So, that's cool. I like The Perks of Being a Wallflower. The next book is Neil Gaiman's Graveyard Book graphic novel. This is the first volume, and I did read the first chapter of this, not to chapter 2 now, and I just want to finish this graphic novel. I've actually never read a graphic novel before. I tried to when I was little, and I just didn't really like them. Or maybe it was just that it took so long to get to the point, and I'm talking about Tintin now. But that's pretty short, and I'll try to get around to that. And if I read the whole thing, then I also have volume 2. These aren't actually mine. These are the library's. Fact about this, when I found them in the library, I started fangirling on the floor. Like, I was lying on the floor holding these books like that. And just like, they're here, they have them, I can read them. I don't even really know what they're about. But I know that Rory and Margaret from Epic Reads, they talk about it all the time. All the time. And now, the final thing to choose is to do is the TBR jar thing. So whenever I pick out of this, I have to choose a book that isn't already in the pile. And so this, for January, I have to reread a favorite. Yes! Oh my god, I should totally reread Mockingjay. That's like my all-time favorite book. Oh my god, what should I read? I really want to reread Mockingjay. That's like, I just need to read it. I've already read Mockingjay twice, and I watched the series only once. So I guess for my favorites, I would go with The Perks of Being a Wallflower. You know, so I can read 2 books with this kind of the same plot line in the same month. I don't know what I'm doing. I just love this book. It's good. I actually want to read Mockingjay, but I can't. I have to read the other 2 books first, and they aren't really my favorite. Now I'll read this. I love you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next Sunday. Au revoir.